Hello, dear friends. I have a question for you. Do you know how to earn 600 million, no, thousand tenge in just 1 hour? Or, to make it a bit harder, do you know a legal way to make 1,000 tenge in just 1 hour?
I know. If you are a blogger, you can post stories that you have several things to sell and people can buy it and you can make like a million in 1 hour.
Yes, correct.
I guess trader.
Yeah, okay. There is one. There is one. Yeah. Sorry. There is one. So did you? To participate in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Actually, since my childhood, I like solving riddles, playing quizzes. So while watching TV games at home, I was literally answering all the questions. Okay, yeah. So therefore, I went to Millionaire to try myself. Let me remind you of the game rules. The 10 people are participating in the preliminary round. It's called fastest finger first. So you have to be really fast to answer the question before others. I have been faster than others and went to the main game. The main game consists of 15 questions, and the last question costs 10 million tenge. So there are 3 lifelines that can be used once again: 50-50, call a friend, and ask the audience. The seat in front of the host is truly magical, because while sitting there, I almost forgot everything I knew before. I'm not afraid of cameras. However, anxiety, bright lights, and thick makeup really make me sweat. Nevertheless, I threw away all the worries. I switched my brain on to try my best. So, the knowledge is a money. Let me give you an example. What plant is the national symbol of England? Lily, poppy,
Rose.
orchid, and rose.
Rose.
Yes.
Rose.
10 points to Gryffindor. Actually, I knew it's rose since my studies in England, and this answer brought me 150,000 tenge, not million, thousand. Let me give another example. What art technique did Leonardo da Vinci invent? Grisaille, impasto, sanguina, and sfumato. Any guess?
Impasto. B.
Any guess?
D.
What's that?
C, I guess. Sanguine.
Sanguine.
A.
Who said D?
D.
Who said D?
B.
Yeah. 10 points to Slytherin. Actually, I didn't know the answer, and I used the lifeline, call a friend. Do you have a friend you could rely on in such a situation? Luckily, I have one, and my friend told me the correct answer is sfumato, D. However, what to do when you or your friend lack the knowledge? Then try to use a logic to answer the question. Okay, example for this. How the heroes of Kazakh tale Alaman and the Joloman relate to each other?
Brothers.
Brothers, father and son, childhood friends, or enemies?
H. Brothers. Prime. Enemy.
Okay, this round, no answers, because the correct answer is father and son. Actually, Honestly, I didn't read this tale before, so I used a logic to answer this question. So I think there won't be enemies, because otherwise the tale's name should be Alaman versus Strong. So I took the lifeline 50-50, and I got two options: father and son and enemies. So obviously we have a father and son. That's correct. The next example. What is the name of one of the most famous bridges in Venice? Bridge of Sighs, Bridge of Tears, Bridge of Moans, and Bridge of Screams. So, anyways.
D.
Who said it? Yes. Another 10 points for the Gryffindor. Yeah, 2-1. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So, actually, I didn't know the answer. I've been in Venice, but I didn't know the answer. So I tried to use the logic, and I swept away the moans and the screams. Tears seemed to me too obvious answer, and the sighs, I think, more appropriate, since there are a lot of loved couples in Venice. I imagined lovers sighing on the bridge when they meet. So the correct answer is the Bridge of Sighs, but the name comes not from lovers, from criminals. Criminals went across this bridge to execution. Yeah, so they sighed because the view from the Bridge of Sighs was the last view of Venice they saw before they died. So knowledge and the logic brought me 600,000 tenge, and I spent half of the price spent to the charity, and the next one I spent to the food and the drinks. Obviously, literally, I invested in my family. That's serious. So to conclude, conclusion: the knowledge is money, and the logic is your insurance. Thank you.
For letting us know about logic.